Alrighty. So this reading is going to be for my Leos for October 17th through I almost said the 20th to the 19th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a general message for the next 72 hours. So definitely make sure you're using a level of discernment when watching this. And we're going to get straight into it. If you are someone who is also wanting to get a personal reading, I do offer a special currently. It will be ending in the next 3 days where you can get 5 questions answered for $25. So definitely check out that information listed below. Alrighty, let's get into it. Leos for October 17th through the 19th. What's going on? Leos for October 17th through the 19th. Leos for October 17th through the 19th. What's going on, my Leos? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and actually get straight into the reading. So for the first set of cards that I do want to address, it's going to be the overall energy. What we have representing that, I do have man holding a heart, and we have the Hierophant. So with this, Leos, I'm getting a huge sense that the next couple of days is going to be centered around relationships, the connections you have around you, in a love sense. And for a lot of you, you could be really wanting to, for one, have a sense of order within your relationships. For some of you as well, you could be someone who's very spiritual or somebody who's very tapped into, again, a lot of information here. And for a lot of you, through this spiritual awakening, you could be wanting your partner to be by your side and kind of be supportive of that. And for some of you, that could be a little hard, especially with you stepping into your spiritual self here. What we have here, we have the Hierophant. So like I said, for a lot of you, you have a lot of spiritual knowledge, you have a lot of insight here, and you could be wanting your partner to kind of be by your side through that. For others of you as well, I'm getting a sense that you could be feeling as if there's something up within your relationship. For some of you, even your marriage, where your person's not fully disclosing everything that's going on here, and you could be feeling a sense of like disappointment with certain things that may have taken place within the relationship or within your marriage. Now, let's talk about your love life in general. We do have the Garden and the Gate. We do have the Empress. So for this, for a lot of you, you could be like, for some of my single Leos, you could be scared to take that step out there and see what new people you can meet in your love life. For others of you, this is more of you being scared um to try new things just in general. Like you could be staying, for some of you, in a relationship you don't really want to be in, if you are in a relationship, and scared to take that leap of faith to see like, okay, can I get something better? Or for some of you, you're very comfortable with the person you're with and you're just settling for that. And for a lot of you with the Empress, this could also be because you have a child with this person. For others of you, this could be you again outgrowing the relationship as just a human being and needing more. And for some of you, you're scared to see if like that's going to be a possibility. Also, for some of you, you want your relationship to grow beyond the confines of what it is now, but there's certain aspects of the relationship that need to be worked out before things can get better, because I feel like somebody's still a little closed off or holding on or harboring on to certain things. Now, when it comes to money, we do have the Adjacent Possibilities card as well as the Four of Swords. So with this, there may be an okay, there may be a need for you to really see that you have a lot of opportunities to make money. For some of you, you could be actually realizing, look, I could put my eggs in this basket, this basket, this basket, and not really limiting yourself. That's the most important thing, because for a lot of you, you don't need to limit yourself. You have a lot of, for some of you guys, talents, or you can put yourself in multiple scenarios if you want to. It's just a matter of you thinking strategically about exactly what spaces you want to put yourself in. For some of you as well, you could have been thinking about it for some time as far as making more money, especially if you have been, having to save or not be so spendthrift. But for a lot of you, like with the four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, it's like you've been thinking about ways to make more money, but again, it's coming up with some sort of strategy to actually go about it. Now, when it comes to the message from your spirit guides, we do have the Attachment card, and we also have the Eight of Swords. So there's really a need for you to address, not Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. So with the Attachment card, there's definitely a need for you to address what you guys are still holding on to, as far as like old habits, old patterns, behavioral, okay, patterns. I know I said that word really weird, but whatever. This is also attachments to people, negative thoughts, what have you. For some of you, even like the location you're at. Maybe for some of you, you want to move and you want to travel and you have been stopping yourself from doing so, but there's a need for you to move forward here. Also, for some of you, like, there's a need for you to move forward past situations that give you a level of strife. Whether this is relationships that are more challenging than positive. Of course, there's a balance, but if it's more challenging than positive, then you definitely do need to take that in consideration. Now, when it comes to the advice I can give you for the next couple of days here, we do have the Walking Away card, and we also have the Death card, okay? So with this, for a lot of you, there's a need for you to really, again, take that step outside of the gates, honey, okay? Take that step outside of the gates and walk away from things that are no longer serving you, no longer fitting, and making the necessary changes. The transformation is only going to occur once you work on your inner. Then on the outer, things will start to manifest. But for a lot of you, there's definitely some walking away that needs to happen. For some of you, walking away from possibly a Scorpio, if that is somebody that's in your life, because again, there may be like a third party situation going on. For others of you, again, there's certain aspects that need to change within a relationship that you may have walked away from. If you guys are trying to go back to that, there's a need for you to, again, change the way you go about it, and also be patient when it comes to fixing things, especially if you do have kids with this person. Now, when it comes to the the obstacle that may come up, I do have the Door to Romance clarified by the Page of Swords. So with this, the obstacle could be your love life. With the Page of Swords, you could be realizing some things about the person you're interested in. Maybe this person was cheating or doing some stuff on the side here. For some of you as well, there could be like petty communication between you and your person, where somebody's very closed off and you don't know what to do here. For others of you, there's certain questions you have for your person, but again, they may be closed off, and that may be the issue. Or again, this may be the way you guys are coming off. Now, when it comes to your love life, let's actually start talking about that. What we have representing that, we do have calling your soulmate, and we have let go of control issues. So I am seeing that there's definitely some sort of connection that you guys are trying to manifest back into your life, or somebody's trying to manifest you back into their life. Again, there's some defensive energy though from someone. Somebody's not fully opening up, expressing how they feel here, due to the fact that somebody's not optimistic about the connection. There may have been some lies or some issues in the past that still need to be fixed, or somebody needs to forgive the other person, and then things can resume or things can get better. Now, when it comes to the advice, I do have trust, and it says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. We also have, it says, look deep within your heart and feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. So for a lot of you, you definitely do need to trust that everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Things are, still in the process of unfolding, so don't really worry too much. Understand that your current situation is not permanent, so allow things to still unfold for you. Okay. Now, last thing I do want to cover, let's actually pull one card for money and manifestation work. What's the advice for my Leos when it comes to that? Let's see what comes out. So we have, it says, I have control over the thoughts I think. So on the back of it, it says, since you have control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the power? What? Okay, let's try this again. Since you have the control over what thoughts you offer, what could be more just than the powerful law of attraction responding equally to everyone who offers a vibration? Once you gain control over the thoughts you think, your sense of injustice will subside and will be replaced with the exuberance for life and the zest to create that you were born with. Let everything in the universe be an example to you of the way that the law of or the laws of the universe work. So again, this is controlling where your mindset is at. For some of you, you do need to make sure that you're not just automatically putting your mind in a place of negativity or overthinking things to the point where you don't actually take the steps necessary to do what you need to do, or even like basing your thoughts or your perception of what you're going through currently based off of what you've gone through in the past, because again, experiences are experiences. They don't repeat unless you don't learn your lesson. That's what I will say. So learn from your mistakes in the past, but don't let your past be your future. I always say that, and you guys are probably tired of me saying that, okay? But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that I was able to give someone out there some sort of guidance or clarity. If you resonated with this message, please leave a like and a comment. It definitely helps. And again, definitely make sure you guys check out the 5-question reading for $25 if you're interested. That sale will be ending in 3 more days. So thank you. I will talk to you guys in the next one.